The launch of a new training and research initiative called the Professional Pedagogy Project generated much interest from the Donegal early childhood sector at the official launch held in the Mount Errigal Hotel, Letterkenny, on Friday the 23rd of September. Dr. Martin Gormley, chairperson of Donegal County Childcare Committee, officiated the afternoon's proceedings and welcomed the early childhood sector to the event. Donegal County Childcare Committee, on behalf of a consortium of local agencies, has successfully secured funding of €320,000 for an innovative 3-year professional development project that will work with a range of early childhood educators and parents across County Donegal. Manager of Donegal County Childcare Committee, Avril Sweeney, delivered a presentation outlining the rationale of the Professional Pedagogy Project, the various components of the project and what would be involved for participants. Over the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to take you through what is the National Early Years Access Initiative and how that differs from the Professional Pedagogy Project, which is the Donegal element of the initiative, the rationale behind the Donegal proposal, so basically why we decided to put our particular proposal together and the slant that we took on that. I'm going to outline the Professional Pedagogy Project itself and what that contains. And then we're going to look at the profile of participants and the areas, the site areas that we're going to be working on. And also your eligibility for anyone that's interested in signing up to the project. The project presents an unprecedented opportunity for early childhood service providers and educators to participate in a national programme that is set to provide research evidence to inform government policy for early childhood care and education into the future. The lack of a coherent national implementation strategy, the absence of a ring-fenced resource package can only lead to one thing, and that is a lack of change. However, now that I've got that particular rant out of the way, I feel a lot better. And I want to talk about what we're calling a launch with a difference. The National Early Years Access Initiative Professional Pedagogy Project, a launch that has been initiated, developed, funded to bring about real, sustainable and measurable change for the early childhood sector. During the official launch, a range of early childhood providers and agencies responded positively to the new initiative, and there was much enthusiasm in the room regarding the potential impact of the project for the professionalism of the sector over the next 3 years.
So I think this project in Donegal, I was really pleased to see the link with parents there, and I think it has the potential to really enhance the outcomes for our children in the future. So thank you and good luck with the work, and in whatever way we can support it, I would hope that we will do that.
As an early years educator for about 25 years, I find this is the most exciting thing that has happened in early years in my time, and I'm delighted to have been around to experience this, and I wish you all the best. A really exciting program. So well done.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you and your staff for all the work. I appreciate all the work that you've done to get this funding.
You know, it's a fantastic opportunity for those who are in the service, and particularly for, you know, younger staff members and all of that, and those who are now in very fine premises. And it's a great opportunity, and I just wish everybody every success. I've no doubt that, like everything else that you have taken on, this is going to be a success, and the very best of luck with it.
The Professional Pedagogy Project is a framework of professional development and practical supports, encompassing an accredited training programme and a variety of follow-on supports aimed at enabling early childhood educators to make steady, quantifiable changes and improvements to their practice. Whereas the other technique that we talk about, lighting a fire, requires a much more skillful educator to nurture that delicate flame for learning, interact with children and bring their learning experiences forward. So it's a particularly useful metaphor, I think, because as an educator you will understand that, and you will understand the importance of the depth of your skills being needed in order to do your job. So the function of the modern early childhood educator is to draw upon a wide repertoire of teaching techniques during their interactions with children. And these skillful interactions produce a spark between the child and some aspect of his or her environment. The spark ignites, the fire is lit, and a positive attitude to lifelong learning is created. And this, folks, is what we call professional pedagogy. The project will enable early childhood educators to recognise, value and engage with quality and curriculum frameworks such as SHIELTA and ASHTR in their day-to-day work, enabling them to take a considered, steady approach to the enhancement of quality early childhood provision. I know how enthusiastic you all are about SHIELTA and ASHTR. I know what you think of the documents, but I also understand your frustration around the fact that a lot of you can't actually access training and professional development on these particular areas. The official launch was carried out by Deputy Charlie McConlogue, TD, and spokesperson for children. Deputy McConlogue congratulated Donegal County Childcare Committee on their proactive and creative response to the needs of childcare providers in the county by securing funding of this scale at a time when funding opportunities are limited.
This indeed is a very innovative project, and I think the fact that Donegal County Childcare Committee have secured funding as one of only 11 projects across the country to actually benefit from funding under the National Early Years Access Initiative is a tribute to the Childcare Committee and the sector here in Donegal. The challenge really for the new government now and for politics in general is going to be to try and ensure that the SHIELTA framework and the ASHTR curriculum is backed up with the resources which will ensure that those who are working in the early child care sector and who are providing the service get the opportunity to actually take the time to participate and continue to grow. And it's not just about having the policy. The key thing as well is in terms of providing the resources and the training to ensure that that policy can be implemented. And that is the challenge we face now as over the next few years in a tighter financial environment, to ensure that every service across the county gets the opportunity to continue the progress that's been made in terms of training and development.
A lively question and answer session completed the launch, where attendees had the opportunity to ask questions and obtain clarifications about the project. With Donegal County Childcare Committee as the lead partner, a consortium of local agencies will support the rollout of the Professional Pedagogy Project. Consortium members include the Donegal VEC, Inishowen Development Partnership, FOSS, HSE and Children's Services Committee Donegal. The National Early Years Access Initiative is a collaborative partnership between the Atlantic Philanthropies, the Mount Street Trustees, the Department of Children and Youth Affairs, the Early Years Policy Unit, the Department of Education and Skills and PUBL. For further information on the National Early Years Access Initiative Professional Pedagogy Project, call the Donegal County Childcare Committee office on 07491 32416 or see www.donegalchildcare.com.